First-hand stories tell the truth behind ESA. A report written by people who have serious illnesses or disabilities, the People's Review of Work Capability Assessment, contains 70 first-hand accounts of taking the Fit for Work test, which in large part determines eligibility for employment and support allowance, ESA. ESA replaced incapacity benefit 4 years ago. These testimonials about the eligibility test clearly show how ministers have misled the public and used the media to demonise this vulnerable group. The report proves it's a shocking betrayal of those most in need. Since the test's introduction in 2008, more than 400,000 people have appealed against the decision to strip them of state support, and 40% have been successful. Many disabled and sick people have died after being found fit for work, and a survey has found that 6% of GPs have come across a patient who has attempted to take or has taken their own life as a result of the test. It should have been so different. When Labour introduced the ESA, the eligibility test was intended to look at what the disabled person could do, not what they couldn't. There were 3 possible results. The person was too ill or disabled to work, so they would go into the long-term support group, SG. The person had a significant illness or disability but might be able to work or would like to work with the right support. They would go into the work-related activity group, WRAG, and have access to training or adaptations and expert help to find a job. The third, the person would be found able to work and would move to job seekers allowance. Charities and campaigners supported this concept, but politicians have made the test far too limited. It ignores whole classifications of illness or disability, people with mental health conditions, learning difficulties, autism or Asperger's, and conditions that fluctuate. Cancer patients have found themselves at the job centre between chemo treatments. Paraplegics have been told that they are fully mobile. Politicians and the media suddenly became obsessed with scroungers, skivers and cheats. The truth is otherwise. We have one of the lowest rates of support for sick and disabled people in the developed world. We also have the lowest fraud rate, less than half of 1%. A third of sick or disabled people live in poverty, and 60% of disabled people work. This has been based on an article from The Guardian on the 12th of November 2012.